I think black men should start dating each other. They obviously not compatible with women. They obviously mad at women for every little thing on earth. They obviously keep crying online. So I think the best thing they could do is just get with each other, hold each other hands, take each other out on dates, spoil each other, love on each other. You feel me? Because that's basically what they be doing on these panels. I mean, that brotherhood is strong. That undercover hood is strong. So I think they are better off with men. Don't statistics show that men on men relationships last longer anyway? Maybe these black men just not compatible with women. So I think for the ones that's complaining online saying women are masculine and all those things, and you know, um, women are mean and they loud, and obviously they're not finding no luck overseas either. Seems to be a worldwide phenomenon that women are just bad. I think these men should just date each other. Maybe go talk to your homeboy. Y'all love your homeboys.
Before I recorded this, I took the time to extensively vomit in my mouth. Okay? I took the time to extensively vomit in my mouth for a prolonged period of time and shit because I'm disgusted. Okay? I'm disgusted, okay? This gentleman's name is, we'll just say his name is Shannon. Okay? I won't say his tag or nothing. I'm gonna obscure his tag out of being responsible and adhering to the platform's protocols. Okay? All right, not trying to dox anybody. It's not even worth it and shit. Okay, I want to tell you guys when I was growing up in Chicago in the '80s and shit, I saw a lot of Shannons and whatnot. I experienced a lot of Shannons. One of the heights being like a clout chasing, what we call it a clout critter, trying to initiate a fight with me because he believed the hype and shit. That even though both of us were nerds, he thought that he would be able to beat me up for some reason even though I weighed as much as two of him at that time. We were 18. Now, I want to tell you how that went and shit, but I chuckle sometimes thinking about it. And then I wish I could get back in a time travel machine and just do the whole curb stomp thing, beat him down, just demoralize him and just rip his fucking clothes off and bloody him up and shit. Okay, I'm from Chicago and shit. That's the way things used to be done back in those days with these false flagging Negroes out here and shit. I'm not saying that Shannon here is a false flagger. We know you're a coon, okay? We know you're a male feminist, a bruh ma'am, okay? Or ma'am bruh, I don't know. Alright? He's I can't call him a white knight or anything. He's obviously clout chasing and shit. He says he's controversial. And he includes his screensaver is a panda bear, okay? It's white and black and shit. That can't be any more of a big light out on the porch and shit for white supremacy and shit, okay? And I say that lightly and shit because he's a white supremacist for black women, all right? And I have to say that because we've heard our women talk shit ad nauseum 24 hours a day. Every hour of the day, you can find hundreds of new dissing black man videos from these goddamn women and shit. I'm fucking tired of it. I'm tired of this Negro too, this effeminate beach nigga, okay? And use my tether voice to say that slur. Okay? I'm sorry some people don't like that, but sometimes it's just fucking warranted. And I'm 56 and I don't have to make excuses for shit now. I'm not set in my ways, you know, but I feel it's warranted and shit. I'm an in your face type motherfucker to people brave enough to look me in the eye. I'm tired of controversial Shannon here. He said that black men should date each other for blah 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 blah. Does it even fucking matter and shit? He's made a bunch of troll videos on his little social media platform. And he continues to add to it every day and shit. And, you know, I'll include a picture of his page with his actual screen name blurted out, you know. And you see he put Jesus on there. They just know to hide behind religion like a coward. You're a coward, my friend, hiding behind the most high and shit, as it were. And then he writes under there that he was married to a beautiful black woman and shit, which I have yet to see. I didn't scroll all the way down on his page. I don't see him with no black woman. And even if I did, I would just consider her to be his beard. What kind of argument were you going to make when you telling black men to date each other in an effeminate falsetto voice and shit? Right? And they tell you when you hear my unaltered voice, it would be eerily similar to the son of a bitch. And for that reason, I feel like putting the boots to him. Okay? I feel like putting the boots to him and shit. I get tired of this shit. We got plenty of black women to do this shit. We don't need black men doing that shit. But, it's a free country. You could do what you want to do. That's why I make my motherfucking page. And that's why you on this bitch and shit. For the second fucking time, by the way. I'm not even going to waste time looking for the other video where I responded to some of his bullshit because he's moist. We're tired of these moist men and shit. You don't have anything to stand on and shit, okay? I'm gonna blame a lot of the bullshit in this community on the fucking women in it because they're the first teachers of the child and they had set asides from, the minority majority and uber propaganda even today. Right? Even today in this environment, you know. They don't need another cheerleader, but you out there clapping your pussy and shit for this negative crap that goes on in our community. All right? You're the standard bearer for everything that's wrong with you Negroes today, you young YNs. Okay, and I say that sparingly with you, because you're a female, right? Let me spell that for you: Fe hyphen MALE. You a female, bitch. I get tired of shit. I used to be accused of being like this guy and shit. With no receipts whatsoever. I was not like no shit like that, bro. When I was growing up, I was trying to survive the fucking south side of Chicago and shit. There's a lot of dickheads out there. They were trying to demoralize me one day, kill me the next, and just be extra with it. And it never stopped. And they never changed, okay? They never changed. And this nigga's never gonna change and shit. So I feel like put my foot up his ass as an elder statesman in this community. It's the only logical thing I could think to do. I wouldn't do it to change his mind or anything. He's entitled to his views and his opinions and shit. And I just want to tell him, he think black men should date each other. How's that going for him? How many men have you converted, sir? Just come out of the closet, right? Y'all always call it guys gay, but then you're out here supposedly big up in the gay community, and the gay community never really takes you to task for that. They could fucking cancel your ass 10 ways from Sunday for saying some shit like that. And I know a bunch of gay dudes from back in the day, they will fuck you up. They will fuck you up and put you on the blacklist and shit. You'll have to use a toy on yourself. All right, you won't be able to get no action in certain cities. Okay, unless you go to a Leatherman club. He used to live on the West Coast and shit. I say some things. All right, and I gotta admit, I have been harassed by gay men and shit of all colors. Trying to convince me to do shit, and that's what it sounds like. This TikTok video where he's saying that men should date each other because they don't want to just blindly throw their money into a fucking furnace and shit in a transactional community, a transactional society made so by the women that are the first teachers of the child and shit. Make it make sense, right? They ask me why I want to kick off in his ass and shit. I want to donkey kick you. I want to go in front of you and turn around, don't get excited, and get on my hands and knees and then kick my back legs and kick the fuck out of your ass and shit. I want to kick you like a donkey, motherfucker. Now to do that in homage to the jackass party of this country that ignored us and shit. And a lot of you Shannons out there still voted them into the White House and shit. And they marginalized us and made us economically insolvent and shit. And they gave jobs and set asides to the women that kept us down. All right, the now bald women who's showing their witchy side. They're just coming out of the closet, man. Must be the age of Aquarius or something, huh? Shannon, you are a fucking disgrace to your assumed penis. Okay, right? You need to call up some. If I knew some of my old trans dudes I used to know and shit, from living in Los Angeles and shit, I'd tell them to email you or tell you how to tape your junk between your legs so you can have a fake, the fake look of a woman's body part down there, shit. Because you act like a female. You don't even talk like a black female. Right? You're a fucking troll. And this is what happens when you troll people and shit, and we fucking tired of it. Black men are tired of it. Okay, enough of us don't say it. Some of us are still like in that, well, we'll just ignore this motherfucker and shit, okay? When he's around talking, will slowly get up and walk away and shit. And that's good for you. But unfortunately, once they get up walking away, you see somebody like me looking at your ass from across the room and shit. And you better hope I stay sitting down. And then maybe I'll turn away and look somewhere else and shit. In this jail that we call the supposed black community and shit. Okay? I'm tired, man. I'm really tired. I'm to you, my listeners, how tired I am. After growing up in the South Side of Chicago and seeing a bunch of these little peanut head motherfuckers, you know, just getting over and shit. I had the worst press agent coming up and shit. Like this motherfucker would be doing some shit and they would say I did it. Like, why are you doing it? Why are you bothering him and shit? I say, well, I don't know. Something about him just gets on my nerves. So why do you? It's the same reason you fucking with me. It's the same reason Shannon fucking with black men and shit. He made his whole platform. And it's not just about getting clicks and likes. It's the genuine evil glee in his eye and shit. He's on demon time to try to get some emotional content shit. Here you go, motherfucker. All right, here you go. All right, I ain't shit, man. I'm telling you. And I want to demoralize you too. And I can't do that though through a computer screen. Now I won't go no further and shit. I'll be going across standards and practices for the platform. Most of what I'm saying is metaphorical. Okay, it has to be that, and you should thank your stars and garters that that's the truth. Okay, you are a disgrace. You're a disgrace. Okay, and I'm going to take away your manhood and shit by referring to you. Now I'm sorry to the LGBTQ plus IA. No, we won't call him gay. We'll just say he's asexual. Okay, I don't even. I was going to say he was non-binary, but that would be insulting those people too. So you're an asexual, uh, biologically identified male and shit very loosely, and you should tape your junk up in your stuff. Make it stuff your junk in the back of your pie hole back there in the back. Your business hole, and shove that shit back there. We tired of it, man. We tired of it. If I was that person, nobody's going to say that shit to my face, okay? And I'm not selecting. I grew up and I was. Goddamn, I just tell you, I just seen some shit in my time. I'd have been rolled by the best. Okay, I can tell you, growing up on the streets of Chicago, a lot of the cowardly thuggos always attacking packs. They never did mostly that shit by themselves unless they think it's a sure thing and shit. And I can tell you, I've been rolled by upwards to and 4 to 8 dudes at a time for most of all my times getting rolled and shit. Okay, you will be no different and shit. But if it was just me and you and shit, you get knocked out. You'll play a knockout game. Because we're tired, man. Can't you find any other way to get clicks and views and likes and shit? You can't cook or nothing or do a TikTok dance. Make it twerk or something. Do something, man. They can talk about some movies or something. Yeah, talk about something. Don't do social justice, okay? Or your version of it. Okay, don't do it. It's falling flat. You're a poser, okay? And this is what I'm trying to say. You're a fucking poser, bro. I'm not gonna call you a loser and shit because that'd be insulting losers, Shannon. You're insulting panda bears by putting a panda bear as your fucking avatar, Shannon. Okay? Hey, it's a free country, man. Keep your tits up, my nigga. Okay? And hopefully I won't come back over here talking to your motherfucking ass and shit. Okay? Like that. Fuck. I'll leave you with this parting message from the rest of us black men, MEN, all caps, to you, man, bruh. All right, you're a member of man, bruh, and shit. That's the association of effeminate bitch niggas. And sexually suspect dudes that want to vampirize other men and shit and put them in their pathetic situation and shit because uh, you're a loser, dog. Shannon, I'm done here, and I would like to let you know that I didn't say half the shit that I originally started out to say and shit. This is very subdued. This is this is an extremely subdued version of me and shit. Just because I don't have the time for it. And one of my kids is home and shit. And I don't want him to hear me doing that shit. It's not because I'm disgraced or nothing and shit. It's just because you don't matter. Okay, you matter enough for me to comment on this shit. And I did it because of that, and I feel a responsibility to do this shit because we're tired of you motherfuckers throwing rocks and trying to hide your hands or being sexually suspect and shit, come out of the closet, okay? Just come out of the closet and admit you're, of the community and shit. And I hope they don't let you in either. I hope the LGBTQIA plus whatever and any other shit don't let your ass in there. Okay, you should be a sexual atheist. Shit. Hey, can you come up with some new material? Can any of you bitches, can you put your heads together with their baby hair, angel hair weaves, and come up with some new material and shit? Or maybe you should get one of those things and shit. Maybe you should get like a, like a that weave with the shits, pasted down on the side of the head. That what they call it, baby hair weave and shit. You should get a pink one, man. I think that'd be, it'd be awesome and shit. You could wear like a little panda hoodie and shit. I actually paused this and I didn't remember what I said and shit. I won't lie. I'm a man's man. God damn it. I'm a man of the people. And I'll leave you with this message and shit. Like I said earlier, it's no need for me to do the 3 rules. They really don't apply to Shannon because my first inclination is to do some fraternity step show on this motherfucker. While he laying down screaming. Like you with the cane and everything and the little hat. Just, do some Candyman tap dancing on this motherfucker. Well, sorry, man. You got to me, okay? Don't you feel good? You made me upset enough to make a video and dress your monkey ass like straight up. Yeah, you can sound like whatever. Got no views and shit, right? This motherfucker got like 2.4 million likes, and those are all fucked up black women. They like that shit. And other dudes like him, other females, and ass jockeys like this motherfucker right here and shit. Okay. Now I hope that some gay dudes kick your motherfucking ass for using them as an insult and shit. That is, you should be canceled, bro. Okay, that's wrong. That's politically incorrect and shit. And I must go now. Well, I'll keep going, so I'll leave you with this, bitch.
Fuck you. Oh, fuck you, fuck you. Fuck you, fuck you. Fuck, 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 fuck,
The Black Patriarchy. A non-existent group of fictional black male power brokers not discredited, erroneously jailed or outright killed by the minority majority who look the other way as they work tirelessly to shame, oppress, and outright take out the altruistic black female populace of the honorable democratic United States of America. 3K's inset bitches. These evil wealthy members of the black patriarchy are the sole reason for all the ills of the black community, walking, talking, holding down jobs, and doing everything up to and including giving their very lives in service to their baby mamas and baby's motherfucking kids. Their motto that strikes fear into the hearts of black women everywhere: bitches ain't shit but hoes and tricks.